and we are going live. Yesterday, as I was saying, we talked about, first of all, let me just put a disclaimer here. Everything I will say on this platform is my word and my word only. I have no sponsor. Nobody is telling me to do this to VDM or to do this to anybody. I am not being sponsored by any group of people, no company. I have no association with Nedu. I have no association with VDM. I have no association with Lucky Idu. I am associated with the truth. So if you are going to join, if Joseph, desperate for money, Joseph, you've been coming on this platform and you have spent hours and hours. You don't understand how life works. So you can insult as much as you want. We live in a reality, in the world of reality, Mr. Joseph. So keep your insult to yourself before I block your big head out of my page. Okay. I am not being sponsored by anybody. I have not been asked to bring VDM down for any reason other than speaking the truth. Everything I will say here is not pushed by any group of people. I don't know Nedu, never met him, never have a handshake with him, never phoned him, even though I have his phone number. I don't know Very Dark Man, never met him, never DM him, never text him. I don't know Lucky Udu, never met him, never talked to him. I don't know all of these people. The only what's available on the platform, the information that is out there is what I am going to discuss. I am not going to say anything outside what is in that information. I am going to analyze it. I am going to talk about what I saw. Before I came online, I received a video of VDM. I told you guys, VDM has blocked me. I am not able to watch him. But when he posts video, people that cares will send it to me. He also make a request that TVC has not reached out to him, that TVC DM him and said he's welcome. He wants TVC to write a letter to him. Now, we're going to talk about that, but that will be the later part of the conversation. The first conversation we are going to deal with is the guy that came with Lucky Idu, and he said that he was forced to say what he said. All of you guys have heard the conversation. I have gone back to watch the podcast myself before I came online now. And then I've also watched what he said. Let me just put my phone on do not disturb. People are calling. So I am going to analyze it, and you are going to have your say on it. The guy said he was forced to say what he said on Nedu. Do you believe it? Somebody just called me a fool. Let me just use my time to insult you. Your papa na him be fool. The mama where born you na fool him be. Your grandfather na fool. And the children where you go born, they go be mumu as well. Thank you. Let's go. Omar Ali, as Daddy Freeze used to say. Now, and you are blocked. If you don't go for me, I don't come for you. So, the guy said he was forced to say what he said. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Please, I want you to listen. He was forced to say what he said. And if you are on YouTube, you can be able to hear it or perhaps to see it. I'm going to try to cast it into it so you can also see it as well. Hold on a second. Let me share the screen with you guys. For those of you guys on YouTube, share file. That is the advantage of the YouTube. But I have requested for my stream key from TikTok. So stream key, when my stream key comes, when I broadcast video on YouTube, you'll be able to see it as well on TikTok as well. It's going to be top-notch broadcasting that I want to do. And I'm not taking a hostage for that. Let's go, guys.
Girls turn me on.
Ah.
The poorer the girl, the more attracted I am to her.
A lot of you be wondering why a guy like this would have said something like that. Today he's here to clear the air because he was forced
TikTok people, can you
to
hear
say
it,
that
guys?
very statement. It never truly came from him. This is his story.
It's against my character to say such a thing because poor girls don't turn me on. No. Nedu told me that he owns Honest Bunch podcast. So he said I'll have to pay a certain amount, 5 million naira. That if I really want to present this topic today, that he's giving me the option of I have to say what he tells me to say. He now said I have to mention the celebrity's name to make the thing go viral. He specifically mentioned Very Dark Man. He said I should mention Very Dark Man. So since the owner is telling me this, I went on the podcast and said the things Nedu asked me to say. I was so depressed. So I decided to end my life. In my lifetime, I've met manipulators, I've met narcissists, I've met gaslighters, and I've met scammers. But Nedu is a discovery. Hi, my name is Ugo Wokolo, Mr. Nigeria Supranational. I'm sure a lot of you saw the video that went viral a couple of weeks back. I was actually manipulated and forced to say that. This is my story.
Oh my goodness, bro, I can't believe you made that statement. Poor girls turn you on. Why would you even say something like that?
Yeah. I made a statement, but
You guys hear it now on TikTok.
I was actually forced and manipulated to make that statement.
Can you tell us about everything?
It's actually a long story, but I'll try to cut it short. You see, I won Mr. Nigeria Supranational 2024 October, and I needed Nigerians to know about my journey because I was going to represent my dear country in Poland. So I needed Nigerians to know about my journey and everything. So I reached out to Honest Bunch podcast through Nedu. So Nedu is someone I look up to as a mentor in the industry because he has been here for a long time, and he's someone I look up to, someone I admire his craft and everything. So I reached out to Nedu and was like, oh, I want to appear on the Honest Bunch podcast to discuss a topic that I think is actually valuable to Nigerians.
I want you to understand, he was the one that reached out to Nedu, and he was the one that said he wants to discuss a topic that is valuable to Nigerians. This man is over 35 years old. Okay, he's not a child. So he is the one that reached out to Nedu. He is the one that brings the topic he wants to discuss. I want you to pay attention to the topic he wants to discuss. Before you tear somebody down, use your head, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
So what Nedu responded to me is that, okay, first of all, he said, I'll have to pay a certain amount for me to appear on this podcast. I was like,
now, he reached out to Nedu. It is not free. I just came up now and I told you guys to send a star before you popped up. It is not free. It is media. Somebody say it's very low. I think I might have to take my mic off completely. My apology, guys. I am going to take the mic off and then we can hear it properly. Sorry, guys. Okay.
October, and I needed Nigerians to know about my journey because because I was going to represent my dear country in Poland. So I needed Nigerians to know about my journey and everything. So I reached out to Honest Bunch podcast through Nedu. So Nedu is someone I look up to as a mentor in the industry because he has been here for a long time, and he's someone I look up to, someone I admire his craft and everything. So I reached out to Nedu and was like, oh, I want to appear on the Honest Bunch podcast to discuss a topic that I think is actually valuable to Nigerians. So what Nedu responded to me is that, okay, first of all, he said, I'll have to pay a certain amount for me to appear on this podcast. I was like, okay, how much? He said 5 million naira. Nedu told me that he owns Honest Bunch podcast and he has to settle his staff from that amount. I said, okay, no problem. I had to do it. So I sent Nedu 5 million naira. And so after I sent him the money, he was like, okay, what's your topic? And I went ahead and told him that, okay, my topic is eradicating classism. Okay, no problem. I had to do it. So I sent Nedu 5 million. Okay, first of all, he said, I'll have to pay a certain amount for me to appear on this podcast. I was like, okay, how much? He said 5 million naira. Nedu told me that he owns Honest Bunch podcast and he has to settle his staff from that amount. I said, okay, no problem. I had to do it. So I sent Nedu 5 million naira. And so after I sent him the money, he was like, okay, what's your topic? And I went ahead and told him that, okay, my topic is eradicating classism and advocating, fostering an egalitarian society. So I'm going to quote Nedu verbatim. What is he said to me is that, Mr. Nigeria, this thing where they talk like big grammar, Nigerians are dumb. They don't like people that sound intelligent. You're not Peter Obi. For your message to fly, you have to sound dumb. You don't have to bring all those big grammar because it's not going to fly. That's what Nedu told me.
Broken doors, scratch worktops, looks.
Okay.
And you are new to media.
Yeah,
so
I'm new
you
to
feel that
media.
that
So
was the
yeah,
way.
and he's someone I respect so much.
So much. So of course you
So I
want
felt
to.
that every counsel and advice from him is gold, and so I need to take it.
Yeah, you need to
Yeah,
take
so I
it.
just said, okay, since Nedu can say this to me, because I didn't think he had any ulterior motive on any surreptitious move or anything. So I took it hook, line, and sinker because I'm someone that is very credulous. I tend to believe people a lot because of my good heart. Because I believe that people should not do bad to me because I cannot nurse anything evil to someone. So Nedu now said to me that I have to sound dumb to appeal to Nigerians. A day before the podcast, Nedu told me me that there's a development. Someone else is coming to make the conversation interesting. I was like, but that's not our agreement now.
I mean, this is something you paid for,
exactly,
right? For yourself.
I paid to promote myself. So why are you bringing someone else? They did now said, oh, there's no problem now. It's going to make it interesting. Don't worry. And I said, no. 5 million is not something that people pluck from tree now. Exactly. It's my hard-earned money. So why are you reneging on our agreement? So after a lot of back and forth, Nedu now finally agreed to refund me 2 million from the 5 million so that I can appear with someone else on the program. So he said he's going to refund me the money after I make the appearance. So the day came, the day of the podcast. I said to Nedu, I would like to see you for briefing. Let me know what I'm going to say and everything. Because I already had what I was going to say, but I just needed to know. I just need to get some briefing. So
Nedu now, first time?
Yeah, it's my first time actually. So Nedu now met me and said, yeah, it's a good thing, because he was actually talking to his co-host and they've dissected the topic and they think it's not something that's going to go viral. That if I really want to present this topic today, that he's giving me the option of I have to say what he tells me to say. I was like, no, now I have my topic already. Why would you tell me what to say? He said no, that this is the way it works, that he has to tell me what to say. This is his program and he calls the shot. I was speechless. I was dumbfounded. I was like, bro, this is not what to discuss. He now said, number one, you're going to tell me what to say, and I have to mention the celebrity's name to make the thing go viral. He specifically mentioned Very Dark Man. He said I should mention Very Dark Man name. I was like, Very Dark Man doesn't have anything to do with my topic, because my topic is about rich men getting married to broke girls or girls who they are in a better financial position than.
Now, why an adult? Sorry, on people on YouTube, I heard that the volume was gone for almost 5 minutes. I did not see you guys comment because I tend not to read a lot of comment. My apology for that. For those of you guys on YouTube, welcome back again. Now, an adult said Nedu told him that this is how the program is going to go. Maybe Nedu put GUN on his head. This story is not making sense at all. This story is not making sense. There was a pastor in Plateau State. No, is it Plateau or Adamawa? The guy was preaching one day. The guy said, some people, they pie young because of something that they say from their mouth. Some people, they get generational curses because of something they participated in. And the pastor say, every time somebody is down and everybody is throwing stone, he said that is the time you should hold your stone. Every time somebody is down and everyone is throwing stone, the pastor say that is the time you should hold your own. For Nedu now, for some Nigerian, Nedu is down. I want you to ask yourself, how dumb can this guy be? Do you think this guy will blow? No. He's finished. He's finished. Some people inherit people's enemy and their causes as well. This is one of the podcasts. I want you to listen to Lucky Idu. Lucky Idu, I have defended him on this platform. But today, the truth about this guy is coming out. We all know what he wants. Stardom, fame, money. But he presented himself as somebody that is different. What I'm saying now is not different from what VDM has said before. For you VDM supporters, use your head, please. Because VDM, exactly what I'm saying now, VDM said it in December. About Lucky Idu. You guys went on his platform and spam him and destroy his platform for him. VDM never supported the broadcast this guy did. VDM supported the girl in Kenya. I supported the girl in Kenya until I find out the truth that there may be lies here, and I withdraw. The video I made of the girls in Kenya has 500,000 views on it. So you know that I have a voice on that case. When Lucky Idu jumped in, VDM picked a fight with Lucky Idu. VDM supporter finished Lucky Idu. Lucky Idu was down. VDM has a fight on his hand right now. Lucky Idu came to lend her a helping hand. This guy here has failed completely. He wants trend. He wants to be known. What he did not achieve in the podcast, he wants to achieve it now. These are called lynchers. These are called lynchers. People that lynched on another person to climb. Hear what is coming out of his mouth. And an adult, where get sense, where grow, sit down, and he say, somebody tell him to say this. And he paid the person 5 million. The explanation is not adding up. And the person said he want to bring another person into the studio. He said no. Then Nedu gave him back 2 million. You know, Nedu have not said his own part. And I don't want Nedu to even speak. Allow them to continue. That is what smart people do. You just let them talk first. And once they finish utilizing all of their weapon, you will speak. Nedu is an Igbo man. He's not a fool. He didn't start with a golden spoon. He started worse than any of us. I was looking at his old pictures, pimple all over his face, suffering. And he was always maintaining he want to be in the media. And he has been blessed. And you think you can pull him down one afternoon with lies, with fabrications? It's not going to happen. I guarantee you, there are good people in Nigeria. There are decent people online. Just because they don't comment, they don't go everywhere commenting their desire, doesn't mean they are not decent. There are millions of Nigerians rooting for Nedu. They can see the truth. They can see the agenda of VDM. But let me tell you something. It's not going to work. VDM, you have failed. Nedu will survive. Truth will be. You see, when I tell you listen, if you can listen, the reason why VDM supporter, they don't like to listen is because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. Hear this guy and tell me he's making sense to you. Just hear an adult and tell me this guy is making sense to you. Let's go.
But he's now said I should say something like, poor girls turn me on. The poorer the girl, the more attracted I am to her. And I said, no.
He is the one that said he wants to talk about class. He wants to talk about women. He wants to talk about class in the society. Now, he is in a brief meeting with the person that want to promote him. Don't forget the assignment of Nedu is to promote him for Nigerians to know him. Okay? I am not saying Nedu did not advise him. Oh, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not here to say that. The agenda this guy bring is he want to be popular. He want to be known. And he want to talk about class. Class, rich people marrying poor girls. Poor girl marrying rich person. That is what he said he want to talk about. During the brief meeting, pre-interview, pre-podcast, he said that Nedu told him, why don't you say I get turned on by poor girls? What is wrong with that? Except you're not a professional or you are dumb. There's nothing wrong with it. It's him that want to trend. And you and I know I love Jesus does not trend. I love my wife does not trend. But when you say, I dey knack my secretary, he go trend. Now he say he won't trend. And he met a professional. And the professional tell him, why don't you say this? Allegedly. I want you to listen to the word that Nedu used for him.
And I was like, that one doesn't have anything to do with my topic, because my topic is about rich, and I think I have to back off. I'll just take my money and leave. He now said that he's sorry that he can't refund because the money has been distributed to his workers. That the only thing that he can do is I should go back and come back on a later date when I'll just take my money and leave. I'll just take my money and I'm going to say that. That is not my topic. If you insist I have to say this, then I think I have to. And I said, no, I'm not going to say that. That is not my topic. Poor girls turn me on. The poorer the girl, the more attracted I am to her. And I said, no, I'm not going to say that. That is not my topic. If you insist I have to say this, then I think I have to back off. I'll just take my money and leave. He now said that he's sorry that he can't refund because the money has been distributed to his workers. That the only thing that he can do is I should go back and come back on a later date when I'm interested or when I'm ready. I said, but I'm ready now. You're giving me a new topic and everything. He now said, that's how he's done, that I have to accept this or go back and come back. So I had to think about the money I've spent, and coming back is going to cost me more money. So
now Nedu told him, say, poor girls turn you on. And then he said, I don't want to do it. I need my money back. And Nedu say, I have distributed the money to my staff. He also told you he has his own topic. Now, I want you to connect it now. I want to talk about the society. I want to talk about class and what Nedu say. I want to talk about poor people marrying rich people. That's what the guy say he want to talk about. And Nedu say this. He said Nedu told him, why don't you say this? And he said that is not his topic. What is his topic, ladies and gentlemen? What is this guy topic? This is a lie. This is literally a lie. Somebody is lying to you. This is a lie. This is a lie. These are people, and VDM did not call Nedu to go interview this guy. I can guarantee you. VDM did not pick his phone and say, Nedu, go find this guy and interview him. I will not put anything on VDM that I know he did not do. He did not capable of doing that. This is called lynchers. Everybody want to hold what is trending. Whether wrong or right, everybody are in survival mode. Now, somebody told me yesterday, Mr. Ben, you want to trend. That is why you are talking about VDM. I look at the person and I know the person did not go to school. Hear me out. If I want to trend, I'll be advocating for VDM on this platform. We are 73 now. If I want to trend, by now it will be like 1,000, 2,000. VDM own internet at the moment. The algorithm favored VDM. The supporters are completely fanatic. If I am talking for VDM, nobody as good as me. If I want to lie, if I want to see red and call it black, I am that great. But I don't do that. If I am talking to VDM for VDM, you will see VDM supporter, money gone, lion, they will be sending it right now. Now, who want to trend? I am a tortoise. I walk slowly, but I'm very powerful tortoise. Don't fear me for your own mistake. I said it before. I said I am the designer of a podcaster. I am the brand. I am not available. Not many of me you can see anywhere. Not many of me. I am the Gucci you have in your wardrobe. I am the Louis Vuitton you have in your wardrobe. I am not Primark. I am no Wish. And this is the reality. I am not judging this guy. I am analyzing. I am being logical. He was the one that went to the podcast, for God's sake. Let's go.
And you had to fly from Abuja to
I had to
Lagos.
fly from Abuja to Lagos for the interview. Yeah. So I just said, okay, since we're here already, let's just do it. Since Nedu is the owner, because he told me he's the owner of the Honest Bunch podcast.
You see, he keep emphasizing, Nedu told me he's the owner of podcast. This is damaging. He want to damage Nedu. He want to lynch on VDM trending. But you know what? That is an insult on VDM supporters. What this guy is saying is an insult on the intelligence of VDM supporters. It's an abuse of their mental ability to analyze. He repeat again. He told me that is 3 times he's repeating. Nedu told him he's the owner of Honest Bunch. Nedu is the owner of Honest Bunch. That is fact. He was not lying. But the information out there now, which came through VDM, is that he's not the owner. He got fired. Nobody fired Nedu. If Arise TV now, if Rufai get into a problem, Rufai will step out. And that's why I use simplest example. This is my podcast. This is my platform now. If I approach Amazon and Amazon take me in and I'm on the platform, that is a bigger platform. If I have a problem and we're like 10 of us or 5 of us doing the broadcast, and I have a personal problem, for example, I beat my wife, the news come out, which is a scandal. What I will do is to step aside. Netflix cannot fire me. They will advise me to step aside and deal with my personal matter so that the podcast on the platform will not be damaged. Unfortunately, a lot of people in Nigeria, they are not, I don't want to use the word. You know the word the man used already. You know the word Pella used. When Pella say, when he was on TikTok, he will have like 20 people. Then one day he speak bad English and he continues speaking bad English. He come, he go, he go, we don't know. And then people begin to come. Then he say, people are paying him. He said people begin to give him gift. Then he say, They like it. Then he begin to practice how to speak like that. He said now he can't speak good English anymore. But he's now a millionaire doing rubbish. The other day I talked about macaroni, Debo. When Debo started doing skit, Debo was doing all this, hello, and all this rubbish thing. Debo was trending. Macaroni was trending. You cannot open your Instagram without seeing macaroni. I want you guys that are watching now, how many times have you seen macaroni on your Instagram feed recently? How many times? How many times? When macaroni changed his content and he began to advocate for the society and he began to sound reasonable with his content, if there's anything that happened in the society, you will see macaroni make a content about it. You cannot see macaroni anymore with many content doing, hello, I corrupt your account, I do this. You don't see that anymore. How many times did you see macaroni trending on your social media? This is Nigerians for you. So if Nedu advised him that he has to say nonsense to gain the attention he's trying to gain, did he work or he didn't work? Ladies and gentlemen, now you are welcome to join live now. I have spoken off. We will digest the rest. We digress it as we go on. As I said, to hop into the live, you need to send your star. You need to send your star in. You need to send something in. You need to send your gift in. No gift, no star, no come up. That is the fact. Except you are admin on this platform. If you're an admin on this platform, you can come up. That is part of how I want to go forward. I am able to host it till tomorrow on my own. It's no longer available. You cannot insult me on the comment section there. You come up to insult me again and have your view without paying a price. You have to pay a price. You can say, oh, you are hungry. You are hungry. It's still part of education I want you to learn. So please, I want us to be interactive. He said it with his own mouth that he wants to trend. He wants to trend. He got an option not to do it. He chose to do it. He's an adult. Go and check the guy. He's big, bigger than Nedu twice, with a big arm, big head. Nedu is on the floor. He's climbing on Nedu. He wants to climb up. My brother, you're not going anywhere. And if Very Dark Man's followers are celebrating you now, they will abandon you. Because they know you are a lyncher. Lucky Du, as far as Lucky Du is concerned, he's finished. Lucky Du, this is it. You finished. That's it. You are done. You are done. One day, Lucky Du will interview himself. How many of you used to know this guy? He's finished. And this is what desperation is all about. When you are desperate, this is what happened. By the way, VDM did not tell this guy to come to Lucky Du. Lucky Du did not call VDM for this. VDM is like that. Every parasite want to hold on to him. Every parasite. VDM is like the president of social media. Nobody tell him the truth. No blogger. Everybody a sycophant around him. If I would have wanted to blow, I would have sat down, think, okay, Ben, you are good. You have a beautiful studio. You have equipment. Oh yeah, VDM. I'll call myself very orange man. Very orange man. If VDM poo-poo, I go say, hey, this poo-poo is so sweet. If VDM vomit, oh my God, this vomit is salad from Paris. Anything VDM talk, I'll be magnifying it. So automatically, the algorithm of VDM will captivate my account. That is what Nigeria call blow. Blow is having an investment. Blow is knowing who you are. Now, if this guy get depression tomorrow, because he's already say after it, he wrote the day he want to pie himself. He said he want to pie himself after he said that, and Nigerians were insulting him. If this guy lie here, you think karma will not catch up with him? If this guy lie here, which is most likely, the depression state will come. Lies like this is like alcohol. Once you are drinking it, it's sweetening you. It's sweetening you. But after it, you feel a little, then your depressive state comes. You lie in your bed, you are thinking, do I supposed to drink so much like that yesterday? I think I'm a fool. So you get this depressive state of mind. That one will come, and it's going to come dangerously. Especially if this guy did not achieve the result he want to achieve. And I know he pay Lucky Idu for this. Nigerians, my fellow countrymen, logical thinkers across the country. Our society is messed up, man. The amount of information we are receiving, nobody is analyzing it for you. Everybody just judged, destroyed. And VDM is a danger to this enigma. VDM that have never in his life achieved 1% of what Nedu have single-handedly hustled in his life to achieve. For years, Nedu was always want to be on the radio. For years, the guy have risen, and I want to go and bring him down. For what? For what price? What is your achievement? What do you achieved? And if you are bringing him down based on the truth, I wouldn't mind. But based on lie, based on falsehood, some of you guys are establishing a generational curses. You know, generational curse start from one lane. So you are activating it now. So your children, your unborn children, will take it. Karma will come back, except there is no living God. And I told you, and I warn you guys, anytime somebody is on the floor, don't throw him a stone. Anytime 10 people stand up and 10 of them say, let us go and stone this person, please be the one to say no. Be the one to hold your stone. It can't be normal. And this is why I have my own little platform. I don't pay for people to advertise me. I stayed here. I do my thing. He's lying, but I want us to listen.
So since the owner is telling me this, I'm a newbie in the industry. So I foolishly agreed to that. And that is what put me in the mess.
So if you see the broadcast, often Lucky Nedu would tag the guy's account on his IG. So they are selling you a market and they are giving you a direction to go to his page. All he wants to do is to grow his page. He wants to be famous. That's all. All of these lies, he wants to be famous. He will probably attract another 10,000 people to follow him now. But what you don't have, you don't have. What you don't have, you do not have. He said he went to Mr. Whatever to contest to win Mr. He's a handsome man, according to him. He won it for Nigeria. He didn't blow. He came to Nedu. He didn't blow. Now, the question I would like Lucky Nedu to ask this guy. You said you want a fairer society. You want class, no class. What would you have said? You will not marry poor girl? No, I want to ask a question. If you say you are advocating for no class, men should not be looking at poor people, not to marry poor people. Rich people, Dangote should be able to give his daughter to poor person. Dangote should be able to marry poor girl. If that is what you want to say, what did you say wrong? It is exactly what you wanted to say that you said. Poor girl turn me on. What else? As a matter of fact, there is no other advice than that one. I think Nedu is a genius. Nedu is a smart guy to giving you that suggestion. It's you that say you want to trend. It's you that say you want to advocate for poor people to be able to integrate with rich people. And now you are saying, according to you, you are highly influential now. You are thinking you are influential. You want to marry poor girl. Poor girls turn you on. I mean, what is wrong with that? That is your message. So take the responsibility and take the repercussion that come from that message instead of shifting the blame to somebody. Where do we go wrong in this society?
That I am today. So I went on a podcast and said the things Nedu asked me, manipulated me to say. But I'll still say this. I take responsibility. I'm not trying to blame anybody. I'm just trying to tell Nigerians what actually happened and what prompted me to make that statement. The thing is, it's against my character to say such a thing because...
Are you guys hearing? Are you guys hearing what is coming out of this guy's mouth? It's against my character to say such a thing. What did you wanted to say? Poor girl turn you off? Poor women turn you off? Is that what you wanted to say? Now, opposite of that, what is it that he wanted to say?
Poor girls don't turn me on. No. Nedu force and my
Now, poor girls don't turn him on. You see, is even causing more damage to himself. Education is not a scam. Now, he said, poor girls don't turn him on.
manipulated me to say that. I deserve all the insults I've gotten so far because I was one that said it, but I just need Nigerians to know what actually transpired. I've been seeing a lot of repulsive, egregious comments saying, oh, some people said,
Range Rover, Jaguar, and Land Rover owners, listen up. You could be owed thousands. Have you heard the good news?
So let me allow that advert to go through first. And it's crazy, guys. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Now, for those of you guys that have sent your gift in, you can come in. Joseph, you think I'm joking here? I'm not joking. Have you sent your gift in? I haven't seen your gift. If you've sent your gift in, you can come in. If you have not sent it, you're not welcome here. Joseph, I'm waiting for your comment and I'm waiting for your hand. That's it. This is how it's going to go. Yes, I'm a hustler. Thank you. So you can't come up anymore. Now, there's a text messages here.
and all of that. I'm a ritualist. I'm looking for a poor girl to use. A lot of comments that is against my character, against my person. That is not who I am. I'm so sorry.
So how did
I was just a victim of manipulation. So this is not who I am. Poor girls don't turn me on. I'm sorry that this happened, and that is why I'm here to clear the air. In my lifetime, I've met manipulators, I've met narcissists, I've met gaslighters, and I've met scammers, but Nedu is a discovery. Yeah. Because before I went for the podcast, he told me something. He said, even Cyberbudge, he said he was the one that made Cyberbudge say,
I mean, this is
I paid
something
to-
you paid for.
Just listen, oh, just listen. Listen, oh, listen. These people are copycats. Now he brought Cyberbudge in. Hear that? The information is already out from VDM. Now he brought it up. Nedu told me I'm the one that makes Cyberbudge blow. Just listen to that.
All right, for yourself.
I paid to promote
yourself.
myself. So why are you bringing someone else? Nedu now said, oh, there's no problem now. It's going to make it interesting. Don't worry. And I said, no. 5 million is not something that people pluck from tree now. It's my hard-earned money. So why are you reneging on our agreement? So after a lot of back and forth, Nedu now finally agreed to refund me 2 million from the 5 million so that I can appear with someone else on the program. So he said he's going to refund me the money after I make the appearance. So the day came, the day of the podcast. I said to Nedu, I would like to see you for briefing. Let me know what I'm going to say and everything. Because I already had what I was going to say, but I just needed to know. I just need to get some briefing. So
It's your
Nedu
first time.
Yeah, it's my first time actually. So Nedu now met me and said, yeah, it's a good thing because he was actually talking to his co-host and they've dissected the topic and they think it's not something that's going to go viral. That if I really want to present this topic today, that he's giving me the option of I have to say what he tells me to say. I was like, no, now I have my topic already. Why would you tell me what to say? He said no, that this is the way it works, that he has to tell me what to say. This is his program and he calls the shot. I was speechless. I was dumbfounded. I was like, bro, this is not what to discuss. He now said, number one, he's going to tell me what to say, and I have to mention the celebrity's name to make the thing go viral. He specifically mentioned Very Dark Man. He said I should mention Very Dark Man. I was like, Very Dark Man doesn't have anything to do with my topic, because my topic is about rich men getting.
Like, what did he say you should say about Very Dark Man? Now, this is the question. What did Nedu told you to say about Very Dark Man? This is what Lucky Do supposed to ask if this was not arranged. What did this Nedu told you to say about VDM? Mr. Logic, hold on, let me turn this off because I was using this. Mr. Logic, good. Logic, thank you for joining.
Good morning, boss.
Thank you for joining. I know you are in the business.
Yeah. See, you did a very good job. You break every simple information on that podcast down. Even a layman, from your explanation, the way you analyze it, make people have to think the other way. It's absolutely a genius.
Thank you.
In fact, you are a genius.
Thank you.
It only takes few people with good thinking, logical thinking to see where you are coming from. This same Lucky you do, remember, before this interview, this was the same Lucky you do that made a phone call to VDM.
Yeah.
This guy, what's his name? The guy in question.
Nedu.
Nedu, yeah, thank you. This was the same guy. Now, you made that phone call. Within a short period, you are making another interview just to bring Nedu down. What is the essence of this interview? I don't see any essence of this interview. Someone you say you want to go viral, you want people to know you paid, they charge you. Normally, that is normal. You go there, okay, tell me what did Nedu do wrong. Nedu as a host, you are coming to my show, I will guide you and say, okay, even though you have a topic, I will still give you guidelines. Okay, these are the points you need to make.
Nedu is an expert.
It's normal. Even when you go on live TV, before you go to that live TV, they will tell you, okay, if they answer you some questions, they ask you some questions, this is how to answer it. You won't just go on live TV and just start going there just to talk what you just know. Although you talk what you know, but at least they will give you hints. So Nedu is an expert. I don't see anything wrong with that. Nedu is there in this video. This video is just bullshit. That Lucky is just finding way. I think he has collaborated with VDM to bring Nedu down by all costs.
I don't think he has collaborated with VDM, Logic Man. I use the word lynch people. They are people that they are like parasites.
Why I say it's collaborated because of that phone call he made to VDM. What was the essence of that phone call? Was that phone call not to bring Nedu down? Just telling
yes.
VDM how bad Nedu is. That Nedu do this, Nedu do that. So now you are making a phone call to VDM now coming out with another interview to bring this guy down. So it's a strategic team these guys are doing.
It is.
I will fire you from this side. You'll be doing your own from that side. That is what it is. So it only takes people to see the truth from all these things. So let people try to open up their mind and start looking the other way. Just have an open mind. Because let's say Nedu is even related to you now. Now the man is down. Just want to be someone that has struggled to get to where he is. You just want to tarnish his own image. But only time will tell. Time will reveal the truth.
Hold on. There's somebody on the Oga Nedu is wrong. His name is Obedient Child. I want you to listen to what I keep telling you about obedient supporter and VDM supporter now. There's somebody on the comment section that said Oga Nedu is wrong. And the person live in Austria. So you can see what I'm talking. Did you see where my knowledge is coming from?
What has he done wrong?
Yes.
Inviting someone for interview on the podcast, telling him, okay, talk like
bring
this.
out.
Why is it done wrong?
Now let her come and say what you.
No, he's not coming up. If they want to come up, they pay. They send a gift in. That's it. They send a star in. No star, no come up.
Ignorant, stark have in Nigeria.
Yes, they are ignorant. They no go school. When we talk them, they teach una joke. Education no be scam. Oh.
If you look well now, these are the kind of people that don't even travel. Someone will live in a state for 40, 50 years to go to the next neighboring state. They don't travel. They just confine in their own environment.
I said this one that make that comment, he's in Austria. He said his name is Obedient Child. And he live in Austria. And he's selling Twantiga in Austria. He's working in a warehouse 247. You go marry one old Akuna Oibo. You go to hide there. You know, go school, you know, learn. I know them. I say I know these people. If you bring him up now, he can't speak English. The only thing he's good at is insult. Look at the truth. And Nedu is wrong. Obedient child. Come up. Come and talk. But you must pay for your coming up. This is no longer a joke. I said, I told you what happened. I told you the methodology that this government used. I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly. I am obedient. He's no more obedient than me. I am the biggest obedient in the UK. I am. They know that I am. I went viral for obedient several times.
The toxicity in Nigerian space, social media space, is alarming. It's alarming.
Now, the question we should be asking, what did Nedu ask this guy to say about VDM?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes.
What did he ask him?
What did he ask him to say? Because the case has nothing to do with VDM. So he said you should measure VDM. Measure him on what ground, on what aspect. Because VDM supporters are daft. They are, when I mean daft, let them come up and say they are not daft. They are the daftest people on internet.
He has to say that so that supporters will have a hold on Nedu and say it's what they do that attacked.
They are saying it on the comment section. It's Nedu. Nedu should return the money. Nedu was wrong. I'm thinking, like, are we living on the same planet?
And this was the same what we do during that Obi chief, this guy, the Obi Kubana's friend, what is his name?
Kubana chief priest.
Kubana's chief priest. This was the same what we do who was the lady accused of that you want to sleep with the lady before anything. Is this kind of people that you want to believe? Is this kind of people that you want to believe? Remember that lady said this Lokudu was trying to sleep with her.
Yes. Now I am beginning to believe. I'm beginning to believe that lady now.
You made that accusation. Is this the kind of people you want to take weights for?
Yes.
These are serious people, fraudulent people who are just concerned about making money on social media. They just bring up any narrative, they tell you anything, false story, and people will just go on with it without thinking. I don't understand. We need to change this narrative. We need to educate a lot of people because that these guys, they don't even think. All they do is just come on social media, on ring light, listen to whatever narrative, and it's fine with them. Where are we going as a society? If not for a few people like you, Mr. Ben, trying to do the other way around, trying to break things and trying to speak out the truth. I say, come on, guys. It is not what we see. This is not the way you are thinking. Things are unseen. And we need to uncover. So people, if you're on the comment section or we are video, we are writing, try to have an open mind. Keep it a level playing field so that you can think for yourself. Don't let anybody decide or think for you.
Does VDM supporter does VDM supporter think for themselves? Did they think for themselves? They don't think for themselves. They are angry. They are bitter. they are jealous, and above all, they are envious.
How can a normal man, normal human being, see someone going down and you are happy? You see someone's business going down and you are happy. Is that a normal thing to do? Yet, or Sunday we will carry our Bible and go to church and say, "Oh Lord, God bless you, thank you, Jesus." Whereas your heart is wicked.
That is the danger of VDM. Trust me. Now let's go and listen, because I want to play everything. Let's go.
Married to broke girls or girls who they are in a better financial position than. But he now said I should say something like, "Poor girls turn me on. The poorer the girl, the more attracted I am to her." And I said, no, I'm not going to say that. That's not my topic.
They are now, him and Nedu sat down and start talking about how the program will go. That they are doing debrief. Logic Man, are you listening, sir? So him and Nedu sat down and they are doing debrief, like how the program will go, which is normal in any podcast. Okay, he is the one that came. I want to be promoted. He pay his money, and then they are discussing how it will go. Now I want you to listen very well to the meeting they have.
If you insist now, I have to say men getting married to broke girls or girls who they are in a better financial position than. But he now said I should say something like, "Poor." I was like, that one doesn't have anything to do with my topic, because my topic is about rich men getting married to broke girls or girls who they are in a better financial position than. But he now said,
now his topic was his please Logic Man, mute please. Thank you. Hold on. Okay, his topic was rich men getting married to poor girls. Are you listening? That is his topic. That is what he wanted to discuss about. And then that is what him and Edu sit down to talk about. And then his main focus and his main goal of the podcast is to go viral. That is his main goal. Nedu is a professional in media. Nedu understands the power of words and how you use it to get the target result. Nedu now suggested to him, just listen.
I should say something like, "Poor girls turn me on. The poorer the girl, the more."
Now, he want to advocate for rich people marrying poor girls. Okay, and Nedu say, if you say this one, you are not going far with the viral that you want to go. What you pay for, you may not get that click-based result that you paid for. Why don't you say this? Say this. There's no gun on his head. It was a suggestion. Say this, like, poor girl turn me on.
More attracted I am to her. And I said, no, I'm not going to say that. That is not my topic. If you insist now I have to say this, then I think I have to back off. I'll just take my money and leave. He now said that he's sorry that he can't refund because the money has been distributed to his workers. That the only thing that he can do is I should go back and come back on a later date when I'm interested or when I'm ready. I said, but I'm ready now. You're giving me a new topic and everything. He now said,
what is the new topic? So, what is the new topic? Was there any new topic? No, I can't. Logic Man.
Yeah, brother.
There was no new topic.
There was the my question was when I want to ask her, what was the intention of this interview? What are they trying to achieve for Nedu to interview?
Oh, is to destroy Nedu now. That's all.
Thank you. Because this interview is not necessary. There's nothing to take from this interview. Nothing. Zero, nothing.
But there's something to take.
No, what I mean, for people who say for the BDM support, I would say there's nothing to really take.
Actually, this interview is for the advantage of Nedu now.
To an extent, yeah.
Yes, it is for the advert because anybody with sense will see what is going on here.
You will just see the lies.
Anybody with common sense, except VDM supporters, anybody with common sense will just see what is going on here right now.
A grown man who paid money and they are telling you what to say, and you say, okay. Does it even make any sense? That guy is just a dunce. I would just say it's a dunce. It's a failure as a man. The guy, you're in Poland, you did this, you did that. Now you're coming out just to blab, blah, 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 blah. And they do say this, they do say. And so what? He's a professional. He tells you, this is how you could do it. This is what and what to say. Because he understands words have power. He knows what the audience want to hear. And that's exactly what he did. Exactly.
I am shocked to my bone that this, but do you know the mindset that this guy have to come up and say this thing, for God's sake? Now, let's continue listening. Is that sleeping?
No. I just got off a bed.
Okay, my brother. Okay. Because I thought maybe I mistakenly pressed your phone. Thank you for joining. I know you've been listening, Double Chief.
Yes.
What's your take?
My take is, I don't know how we got here. This is just really sad. And I feel the government of Nigeria will be so happy with everything going on because all the distraction they wanted to be played out on their own, the Minister of Information, very dark man, is doing every good thing for them. We are not even discussing what is really going on in Nigeria. All we are discussing is on VDM. Everybody can be VDM. Whatever VDM is doing, each and everybody in that country can still do them. That boy, that man that his son was molested by that hotel guy, he called out the hotel man. It went viral. They held them accountable. Not VDM helped him. The girl with Hilda Bassi with the pepper soup shouted on social media. It was not VDM that helped her. You can be your own VDM. This social media is a big tool for everybody. You can't wait for VDM to do it for you. And for this Nedu's own case, or this Mr. Nigeria own, Nedu has no blame on this. You wanted to go viral. The man gave you all the option you wanted. You paid for it. He gave you, said, hey, if you talk like this, you will go viral. At the end of the day, you should finish off from where I told you from. So what is Nedu's problem in this? I can't get it. I don't understand. You want to go viral. I gave you a word and it clicked. You went viral. Then you should have continued from where Nedu stopped and finish up your job. Nedu will not finish it for you. And to me, this Mr. Nigeria reached out to VDM. And because of VDM doesn't want to take this one, he recommended this guy, go and meet Lucky Udu. So that Lucky Udu will continue from there. I feel the man reached out to VDM first, but VDM directed him to Lucky Udu because he wants
that's why I was saying there was a collaboration.
I now agree. I succumb for that. I agreed
on this issue. And I feel he reached out to VDM first, but VDM said, no, Lucky Udu, you have to do this job. You have to go viral too. Let them see what Nedu is doing. But on this case, Nedu is absolutely free from this matter. You paid to go viral. Nedu did his job.
and you went viral.
He did his job. And you went viral. And you could not continue from where he...
You could not stand the heat.
You could not finish up. Will Nedu finish up for you? Nedu give you answer. Won't answer the question for you. Give you expo. Give you everything. You not still free. You be dust now. You can't disagree, boss. You paid for something, and they don't deliver on this issue. Let's talk about every other issue. On this issue, He paid 5 million. At the end of the day, you return 2 million. Nedu said, okay, this is the only thing I can tell you as a genius in podcasting. You will go viral. And that thing clicked. Everybody was shocked.
I take my hat off on Nedu. I take my hat off for that guy. That guy, the shorter, the brilliant.
Mr. Nigeria should be held responsible for this.
For his own words.
For his own words.
Okay, the guy. Okay, let us please, double chief. What the guy want to discuss? What topic did he want to discuss?
Nothing.
No, he said he wanted to discuss rich man marrying poor girls.
Yes.
So during that conversation, Nedu said, "Why don't you put this one in?"
Like this.
And then in say Nedu change the topic. He won't call him. Now lie, the guy they lie. Oh.
Gave you the secret of podcasting. So you now after the podcast, you continue from your podcast or from your page and finish up your job. You will go viral. You're already there already. Finish it on. They do not go finish that for you now. Instead, you go pay more. You have to pay more for him if you want him to enter your page, to manage your page. But sometimes I don't feel bad. And MTN is there. So many wahala for Nigeria. They are not discussing it.
DJ Smooth, go ahead, please. Have you been listening, DJ Smooth?
Yes, I've heard a bit of what you said. Good afternoon, my brother.
Afternoon. I'm very good. Thank you for joining again.
Thank you. Okay, so here is where I disagree. I know controversy sells. I understand that. The more controversial you sound, especially in the social media, the more that you get to pull the audience.
Yes.
That is acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
What the guy said, however, it's a little bit different, and I don't want us to misrepresent the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He paid $5 million, all right, to come on that podcast and talk about his topic, which was agreed, and they do charge him $5 million.
Sorry, if you say, can you tell us what the topic is, please?
Something about societal ill or societal situation about dating or marriage. I don't know.
No, you need to know before you continue. You need to know. He said rich men marrying poor
yes.
poor women.
So he's got a topic
that
he wanted to talk about, and I would assume that he had prepared himself to answer questions as to that topic. Now, he went ahead to say that when the podcast was going to air or be recorded, they brought in another person to be on the same spot with him. He said that was not the agreement. That was not what was agreed for the $5 million. He was going to do it all by himself. So based on that, Nedu said, if you don't want to come, that's fair enough. Good for you. That, whatever. And then he requested for a refund. Nedu said, I've already paid other people within that, his staff and all that. He can't refund you. So that became a different topic or a different conversation. But hey, here is where I stand. Once somebody does not hold on to the part of their bargain, I lose respect for them. They don't have integrity, neither would they have credibility. That's me personally. But for those that are hungry for fame, or hungry for attention, or hungry to go viral, like you said, he was hungry to get to that level, the next level. So he accepted the unacceptable.
What was the unacceptable, please, sir?
The unacceptable is now that I'm in your hands. You own this place that I want to be and I want to go to. Whatever you say, I would agree to. Now,
what did he came for? Why did he came to Nedu, sir?
He came because he needed that platform.
What is the platform? What they are expect? He came for advert.
It's a podcast, isn't it?
Yes, and they are expert, media expert.
Well, media, okay, so there are two things here. Don't let us get it conflicted. There is something about media and gaining and paying somebody to advise you on how to, get to the next level within the media space.
Yes.
There's another thing, coming to a particular platform and they charge you for going to that platform.
Yes.
Based on what you have presented to them that you are about. You see, which is what happened with this guy.
So what the guy, hold on, let me recap you because I've been playing the video and you say you just listened a little bit. DJ Smooth, the man want to be famous. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
He want to do what? Famous.
Yes.
He went to Poland. Nobody know him. Now he want to go viral. He want Nigerians to know who he is.
Yes.
And he called Nedu. This is what I want to do. Nedu, bring a prize. So that means he want Nedu to promote him to get that click that he want. He suggested, he said, my topic is a topic rich people marrying poor girl. It should be norm. It should be normal. It's advocating that rich people should marry poor girls. That's what he said. Number one, Nedu, is to make him get a value for the money that he paid. Do you agree to that, sir?
Get a value for the money. I don't understand how Nedu can make him get a value for them.
He paid for service.
He paid for the service.
The service was for what?
His platform.
The platform to do what?
To express himself, and Nedu cannot guarantee viral.
Sir, I think you are a little bit economical with the truth here, and I really, really feel so. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you honestly. So what are you talking about? If you pay me as a DJ to put you on my show because you want to be known by other DJ, by the community,
it's promotion.
What do you call it?
Promotion, but not to you can. What I'm saying is that you cannot guarantee.
So what is the target result for promotion?
Promotion is to express, to show you to the
Hold on, because this is very important. You say promotion is for what? If you pay somebody to promote you, what do you want to achieve?
Various things. It could be fame, it could be popularity, it could be just being known for what you do.
Okay,
it could be anything.
Very well. So the man paid for him to be promoted. He can come there and talk about his case and go viral.
Correct, but you can't guarantee that he will go viral.
Nobody is guaranteed, but the guarantee is for the expert to put their advice on. That is the guarantee.
Okay, so let's go further.
No, we can't go further, sir.
That's your point.
No,
Your point.
no, Oga, hold on. You are a very, very important person I respect on this platform. Now, bias is what I take out when I discuss matter like this. And I don't want you to see my own part, but I want you to see the fact on this part. The man paid for him to go viral. He said it. I was not knowing I wanted Nigerians to know me. And I paid for it. And then they are having pre-podcast meeting. Nedu suggested bringing another person, e.g. Sandra Bosch, who is more famous than this guy, who supposed to be an advantage for the guy. Nedu suggested it, if allegedly. The guy said, no, I pay 5 million to appear on my own. Great. Now, the guy now said, what topic? The guy said, this is the topic. I want to talk about rich people marrying poor girls. And then they begin to deliberate. In the debrief, preparing for the broadcast, Nedu said, you can say it like this. You can put something like this, like poor girl turn me on. Nedu was not changing the topic. Poor girl turn me on and rich people marrying poor girl. Is that not the same topic? Is that not the same topic?
No, contextually, that's not the same.
Sorry, sir. It's not like you come here, the man just say, poor girl, turn me on and go away. It's a long interview. And during the conversation, he mentioned that. And that is the click that Nedu brought for him. How are you blaming Nedu that he changed the topic, sir?
Okay, so here the blame. Nedu's blame. Can
That-
I answer that?
Yes.
Okay, here is the blame. You're right. Nedu understands that the controversy will sell. And he probably understood that that particular statement, you saying that poor girls turn you on, it's very subjective, no doubt. However, it means that you place poor people at a particular level of sexuality for yourself. That is that's going into the brain or the mind of the speaker. Now, the guy is complaining now because that mindset is not his mindset. It has now turned around and boomeranged on him, that it has destroyed his relationship with his family and friends because now they don't know who he is. Now, let's not get it twisted. Let's understand what that statement has done.
Excuse me, sir. What is the opposite of poor girl turn me on?
Okay, so that's sexualizing poverty.
So also saying that poor rich people should marry poor people is not sexualizing poverty.
No, it has nothing to do with the level of finance. Loving somebody has nothing to do with the level of finance. That's what his original statement would have come from. But if poverty, if somebody's financial status is what turns you on, then that means you got a problem.
So if somebody's poverty level turn you on, have you got a problem or not?
You have got a problem. That's what I'm saying.
So
You've got a problem.
no. If somebody poverty, Oga, hold on. If somebody poverty is the reason you want to marry them, because they are poor and they will likely succumb to your command, succumb to your bullying, succumb to your punishment, succumb to your condition, is that not taking advantage of the poor?
That is taking advantage of the poor. That means that person's got a problem. Now, if you meet somebody,
So now this we are still.
Let me expand that a little bit. If you meet somebody and you love them, but they just happen to be poor, it's a different scenario because whoever is poor today might not be poor tomorrow. They might grow out of that poverty and be rich. Does it now mean that a man who poverty turns on will now not be turned on anymore because this poor person is now rich? Do you get my point?
I don't.
No? Okay.
I don't. And the reason I don't get your point is this. You are saying something on a moral ground. That's why you want to come. You are coming on that angle. But this is business. This is business. You put an advert out there and the advertiser say, this is how you do it. It's like managing Burna Boy on a world stage concert. This is how you come up on the stage. This is the angle you use. This is what you do. And this is how to achieve the lighting, the perfection of the cameras, and get the maximum result. That's what Nedu did. How do we come here to blame Nedu for doing his professional job the guy asked for?
Okay, so I'm not going to blame Nedu 100%, but I would like you to just visualize my point of view.
I cannot visualize your point because I am not doing moral judgment here. I am doing business judgment. The guy that came, the guy that came, the guy that came did not come for moral. He came to promote himself.
But here is the thing. You've always advocated in the change for the system.
Yes.
For you to change the system, you have to be honest, whether morally, financially, physically, ethically, or otherwise. Those are the things that would change the system. Now, if I have a son or a daughter who is a teenager or of a marriageable age, now listens to that particular broadcast, what kind of seed do you think that would have planted in the mind of a growing child?
About what seed are you talking about?
DJ Smooth, if I may come in,
Jesus.
I think we're missing the word, the context of the word. When you say the guy, his intention, his topic was rich men to marry poor people. That can be said in 100 different ways. So for Nedu to say rich poor girls turn you on is the same thing as the guy, the topic that the guy wanted to say. I don't see any difference there. You can say that word in 1,000 different ways, but the point is still related to the same topic the guy wanted to say.
Let me ask DJ Smooth. If the guy would have said, I like poor girl, I like dating poor girl, would that be different, sir?
Again, if you say I like dating poor girls, it is highly subjective.
Now he said it now.
No, but here. Okay, hold on. I think you're misunderstanding my position. My position is not like your preference. Some people do like dating certain kinds of people. I understand that. But I'm saying that it is not right for you to say that if you are poor, you turn me on. If you are rich, you turn me off. That's not what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make. It is highly immoral, like you rightly said. It's a moral thing. It's highly immoral for that kind of a statement to be taught to somebody to.
Unfortunately, they are not going to moral competition on that podcast. They are going for business competition.
But here is the thing: as much as we want to make money and we want to get the right ratings, again, like I said, your platform is to promote change on the system.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
Let me make this point. Sorry, sir. And to change the system, there are different levels of system. Home system, community system, religious system, governmental system. There are a lot of layers of system. And we have to encompass all of this. We cannot isolate one.
Absolutely.
And say it's okay for you to do this, and it's wrong for you to do
so
it.
Do you think the man going back to podcast and talk about, why don't the man talk about love should be the number one priority? Why bringing the status of a woman in and said, poor people should marry rich people should be marrying poor people?
Okay, so that is for you to actually understand the mentality of the guy going into this discussion. That's one. Secondly, the mentality of the honest bunch also going into this conversation or discussion with this guy. If I have a platform and somebody comes, I would not. And I repeat, I would not, because I know what I am after. So the honest.
So you know what, sir? You know what? I think we are mixing things, and I think you are the way you talk. You have a point. You are thinking about the moral side of it, and that is why the guy have a problem that he has in Nigeria, because people were like, "What did you say? You poor girls turn you on." So if the guy would have said that as a rich man, I only like to date poor girl, there's no different with that. It's the same word.
That would also cause a problem.
That is also cause a problem. Okay, do you believe?
If he had said that I'm a rich guy, I wouldn't mind dating a
Oga, the wording that he used does not really count a lot. And then if the guy would have come on the platform and said, I don't like dating poor girl, how does that sound to you, sir?
But a lot of people have said that the same reaction. You don't like dating poor girl. Poor girl today don't have to be poor tomorrow. Again, what are we basing?
I am asking you now, because since you are basing your own assumption or your context of this matter, understanding of this matter of moral. If the man would have come out on a podcast and said, poor girl turn me off, I don't like to date poor girl.
The same thing I'm saying to you right now is what I will say. The same position I will hold.
Listen to the man, please. You guys are justifying a very confused person that should take medication. This guy is confused, depressed, and he's literally hungry for fame, and he's going down like this. Watch.
So and I said, no, I'm not going to say that. That is not my topic. If you're insisting I have to say this, then I think I have to back off them to make the thing go viral. He specifically mentioned Very Dark Man. He said I should mention Very Dark Man. I was like, The other one doesn't have anything to do with my topic, because my topic is about rich men getting married to broke girls, or girls who they are in a better financial position than. But he now said I should say something like, poor girls turn me on. The poorer the girl, the more attracted I am to her. And I said, no. I'm not going to say that. That is not my topic. If you're insisting I have to say this, then I think I have to back off. I'll just take my money and leave. He now said that he's sorry that he can't refund because the money has been distributed to his workers. That the only thing that he can do is I should go back and come back on a later date when I'm interested or when I'm ready. I said, but I'm ready now. You're giving me a new topic and everything. He now said that's how he's done, that I have to accept this or go back and come back. So I had to think about the money I've spent, and coming back is going to cost me more money. So
And you had to fly from Abuja to
I had
Lagos.
to fly from Abuja to Lagos for the interview. Yeah. So I just said, okay, since we're here already, let's just do it. Since Nedu is the owner, because he told me he's the owner of the Honest Bunch podcast. So since the owner is telling me this, I'm a newbie in the industry. So I foolishly agreed to that. And that is what put me in the mess that I am today. So I went on the podcast and said the things Nedu asked me, manipulated me to say. But I'll still say this. I take responsibility. I'm not trying to blame anybody. I'm just trying to tell Nigerians what actually happened and what prompted me to make that statement. The thing is, it's against my character to say such a thing because poor girls don't turn me on. No.
Did you hear that, sir?
Yes, I heard. And you got to look at that context. I'm glad you played almost the whole thing. And the context of him saying that in the end, you got to understand that he's trying to tell you that that statement that he made is not him. Poor girls don't turn him on in the manner that he said it. Whoever turns you on, it can be anything that would turn you on. It doesn't have to be poverty that will turn you on in a girl. Sir, let us understand this and let us be careful how we express ourselves concerning this issue, because there are a lot of people that would run with certain things that we say, and it will affect them and affect other people that we may not even know about. You see, here is what Nedu has done. He has successfully manipulated this guy, vulnerable, because the man needed him. You see what I'm saying? When somebody needs somebody, they take advantage of that position and they ride on them. Nedu made more than 5 million on that interview, for real. He got a whole lot more than this guy got, unfortunately. So we have to call a spade a spade. Call it out like I know you do, right? Don't let us be afraid to say Nedu has done wrong. He is a manipulator. It's okay to manipulate yourself to wealth, but it's not okay to justify manipulation. Just put your hands up and say, yes, I did it because I needed to do it to survive. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
You don't? Oh, dear.
I don't think that's what he has done.
I don't understand you. Are you a businessman, sir?
What do you mean by manipulation?
What is manipulation there?
Listen, we all know when somebody calls.
Sir. Do you know what power of advertisement is?
Hold on, sir. If somebody's coercing you because of their position,
Nobody coerce him, my friend. Stop using that word. Did Nedu put a GUN on his head?
He said, if you're not going to do it like that, then go.
I beg you. This is an adult. How are you sure Nedu said that?
No, don't play that game, sir. Don't do that.
But how are you sure Nedu said it?
No. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. Hold on, my brother. There's a lot of things that you say that you were not present when it was said. So
Oga. This is the kind of, I don't expect this from you. How do you know Nedu said this?
Okay. There is what they call corroboration.
From where?
Hold on, sir. I don't know you personally, but I've known you for a while. And I think there are certain things from what I've known off of you that I can say, no, Mr. Ben would not do this. No, Mr. Ben would not say this. You understand what I'm saying? So if somebody comes up and says, Mr. Ben talked against VDM, I will not say no, because you do talk against VDM. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you've already given me corroboration.
that you do talk against VDM because that's you stand against certain things that he has been doing. Real.
Hold on.
So that's how
All of your assumption are coming from one angle, right? Sandra Bosch said when he went to Nedu, they edited her video, and then what she did not say was added. Now, as a professional, once you go into a studio to interview, you always put your phone down to record what you say. Now, Sandra Bosch came out and said, I say this, I did not say this, but there was no evidence, there was no text message, there was no email to say Sandra Bosch wrote them and say, this part on this podcast, I never say that. Can you guys correct it? And they write Sandra Bosch back. Sandra Bosch came out and say, oh, I did not say this part, that rich man cheat me or whatever. And then you guys believe it. No evidence. The evidence we saw is what we saw her speaking on a live podcast. Okay, now she came out also to trend as well, as the trending is going on, which you know celebrity do in Nigeria. She jumped on and say her own part. No evidence. I live in the UK. I work with fact, not fictional. No fact on what that girl is saying. You guys now draw it and say, oh, I can draw my conclusion because of what other people have said. But this man is an adult, over 35-year-old man, pay 5 million to be told what to say, have an option to walk away and say, I am vulnerable, I don't know media, I have to say what they ask me to say. They manipulate me. And you are here telling me I manipulated him. Let me ask you a question. If I ask you today, when you go and do your next DJ, you should tap a woman nyash on the dancing floor because more people will call you. Would you do it?
Oh, come on now, Mr. Ben. That's
no, I am asking you.
That analogy, just come on now.
No. If I ask you that you are a good DJ, the whole UK need to know you that you are a good DJ. So when you go,
you now add sexual harassment,
which I say tap a woman nyash on the dance floor.
That is sexual. That's come on.
Why? No. Because you know it. Because you know the repercussion of it.
That is a crime against somebody else.
So
that's different. But if you tell me that I can say something off of my own mouth so that I can get other gigs or get to play for the president of the United States, you know, I will be looking at the bigger picture. You have succeeded in manipulating me to tell me that, oh, listen, that place that you're looking at is possible if you do so and so and so. You see the manipulation, the power.
If I tell you, DJ, I'm with you right now because this is what I like. If I tell you, DJ, in that wedding, once you start playing, come on the stage and take your shirt off and be flinging it and be doing crazy thing. So we video it and make it viral. Would you do it?
Again, I personally, that becomes something that I can decide whether or not to do. I personally would not do it.
If you pay me, Oga, if you pay me as a professional promoter, and I tell you the only way the UK you know you as a DJ is like this, for you to go viral on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, you have to do this. You are the one that paid me to promote you. Would you do it?
So here is what you got to understand. There's what we call cost and benefit. Now, if that cost and the benefit that I will get from it will be okay or satisfactory for me, then I will be ready to bear the cost for that benefit. But if I analyze that this is going to put me in the baddest light and I'm not ready to pay that cost, why do I have to do it? I will not do it. However, having said that, there are some people that hold that power because of their position or because of the key that they hold. They can open doors for you. And they will use that as the gatekeeper to make you do things that you would ordinarily would never have done.
Case in point, Diddy. He had that power. He's a gatekeeper. And he used that to manipulate the vulnerable into doing things that ordinarily they would not have done or said. Let us call a spade, my brother.
No, we cannot call a spade when you're not calling a spade a spade. You are the one that went to get promotion, and the professional who promote people tell you this how to do it if you want to achieve this particular result. Like you are on Instagram, and Instagram will tell you complete this task and this task and this task for your video to be going viral. You take all those steps, right? You take those steps, some of those steps, and you cannot say anything against these social people. You cannot be racist. You cannot be discriminatory. You go and click on all of this. Your video is going viral. That your personal preferences has been altered. You don't like gay people, but you're not allowed to talk about it, okay? So that your business will still be going on. You took that decision. You take responsibility. Can we just stop? Because what made you not to take that decision to remove your clothes and be swinging in a party is because you have a personal responsibility. So you lose that for your personal responsibility. If you now decide to ignore your personal responsibility and did that, your video will went viral. Indeed, the result may come. That's what happened. Edu have zero blame. Zero.
Well, do you know what that makes Edu? You don't want to blame him. I get that. But you know what that makes Nedu in the scheme of things?
Yes.
A very dangerous human being.
Ow.
A very evil
human I think you are more evil than Nedu for referring to like that. The guy is in a business.
Hold on, sir.
No.
In the context of my statement.
No.
You said
I said
not done anything wrong, and I understand that. However, what that makes Nedu in the bigger scheme of things is that he has become a very dangerous evil.
No, you are the dangerous evil for referring to somebody who just carry out his professional business, a trained professional, how to go viral.
Puff Daddy also carried out
did Nedu, don't refer to Puff Daddy's matter. Did Nedu turn him over and say, I want to knock your nyash?
Listen, it's not one thing.
Oga, I really told you before when you came here on this platform, and I've told you several times, bias is not allowed on this platform. Hold on, sir. Hold on. DJ, you're not being objective. You've been biased.
How? What's the bias? I don't know both of them.
You don't know both of them. You have your preference. Let me ask you a question. If this guy would have come out, he said, I slept with 600 girls this year, what would you think about it?
But that's his personal business.
Okay. So it's not his personal business to say, I prefer poor girls.
Well, again, I said
I want to thank you for joining. At least the video will be there. Thank you. I want to bring somebody else in. Queen Esther, go ahead, please. Queen Esther, are you there? If you're not there, Beauty Fair, go ahead. Beauty Fair, go ahead.
Mr. Ben, I actually do not have anything to, because I've not really listened to the video. I like to watch and analyze it before I have something to say. So for now, I'll just be on, but I'm watching the video. I'm trying to search for the video, both the previous one, he said what he said, and the one he's trying to correct himself. I will give my insight on it.
All right, thank you.
Nedu forced and manipulated me to say that. I deserve all the insult I've gotten so far because I was one that said it, but I just need Nigerians to know what actually transpired. I've been seeing a lot of repulsive, egregious comments saying, oh, some people said I manipulate women, that is why I'm looking for a poor girl.
An equal society, that was the topic
Yeah,
you
it's
wanted,
an equal
right?
society, basically.
Where maybe somebody who is doing well can actually embrace somebody who is not so
Doing well, yeah.
Right? That was the narrative you wanted to push, but unfortunately, that was not what you got. So from my perspective, I think that the person he met, the person's idea about going viral is entirely different from the rest of us. So like I said, going viral for some people could just mean getting the opportunity to call out somebody entirely innocent. And the truth is that social media goes a long way to actually affect people's life. Can you tell us how that statement affected your life?
Honestly, this past few weeks has been a roller coaster of...
They talk about manipulation. This is manipulation. They talk about manipulation. This is manipulation. This is real manipulation. Adult. Paid money. And not that Nedu changed the topic. And you guys are blaming Nedu. Because Very Dark Man told you guys so. Now, the man don't talk now, say, he no like poor girls. Oh yeah, go viral again. Since you guys are endorsing this kind of behavior, somebody did something, say something, stand with your word. He could have come out and said, that's my preference. Beautiful girl turn me on. Ugly girl don't turn me on. Rich girl don't turn me on. Poor girl don't turn me on. Poor girl turn me on. There is nothing wrong with it. Absolutely. I don't see anything wrong with that word.
In fact, it's the same thing.
Jesus, these people. I don't see anything wrong with the guy saying, poor girl turn me on. Because some blog took it and he could not stand the heat. You see, when I told you guys I am immune, people think I'm joking. Some people cannot handle comment section and the insult that come from troll. He got angry. He began to get depression. Now, he saw Nedu having a problem. He want to lynch on VDM followers. Then he contacted. Then he's here. Nedu and VDM had a problem. Lucky Udu and VDM had a problem. VDM called him out the last time. Lucky Udu career was almost gone and it's going. You cannot lie to sustain. Not when people that are smarter are still on the internet. I am here. When the girl in Kenya said, Lucky Udu said, come and stay in my house. We all come here and say, we don't believe Lucky Udu can say that. But now I know he said it. He can say it. Because they are hungry. There is no employment. If you lose the social media career, what else? What is different? Lie on people to rise? If they take his platform away from him, what does he have? He's a poor boy from Asaba who hasn't made any money in his life. All these thanks for coming they are getting for making video. That's what they are getting. So if that is taken away from him, so when he had that problem in December, VDM went on him. VDM supporter finished him. Gege finished him. And he hasn't made any useful video since that time. Now VDM is trending. He knows what to do. Let all our enemy gather together. For those of you guys supporting injustice, may the day your enemy rise, pray that other enemy will not gang up against you. This is the power of VDM bullying tactic. I've just asked DJ Smooth now. The man that you guys are referencing came out and said in 1 year he sleep with 600 women. That's on a role model. That is on a role model. I asked you couldn't give me a straightforward answer. You are telling me that is personal choice. You that is preaching morality now. I'm talking to DJ Smooth.
Yes, I think you're getting the whole thing.
I don't get anything wrong. You are the one. You are the manipulator here.
If you're calling me out, let me respond. Okay? Thank you, sir. I appreciate. Now, here is the thing. Either I sleep with 10 women or somebody who sleeps with 600. Again, that's their personal business. That's personal. The amount of people that people sleep with. I don't go into people's bedroom, whatever they're doing. What I'm saying is that where there is an outward or external talks or ideas that is being flaunted all around. If tomorrow somebody who sleeps with randomly comes and said it's a good thing to sleep around, then they're beginning to affect people negatively. Then I would come in and say you do not impose your personal choice of sleeping around on everybody else or justify it to everybody else. It's your business. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not saying it is good, but at the same time, you choose to do, and there are consequences that you might face. Also.
So the man on the podcast, Mr. Ugu, chose to say, I like poor girl, turn me on. So that is a personal choice.
And that thing that he said was being geared, or what's the word now, towards aimed by somebody else, saying that if you say this, you would likely get more views.
So if a man that said, I slept with 600 girls.
Did somebody ask him to sleep with 600 girls and get famous?
Jesus.
No, he chose to.
And you are judging the other one on his moral ground of saying that.
No, I'm judging the other one manipulating somebody else to say something that is evil. Do you not get it?
There is no evil in that word. What is evil in it? Are we okay here?
DJ Smooth.
What is evil here? You are speaking English.
This guy paid money.
Hey!
Yes.
He paid money. He paid 5 million.
Yeah.
And Nedu is telling you what you are going to see. You're not going to get your money's worth. This is what will bring people to you. You ask for it.
What do
this
you call
is
that?
the only
What's the
way
definition
you
of
can
that?
go viral in
What
Nigeria.
Is the definition of that?
DJ, we are mixing all these morals or business.
No.
This guy came for a business proposal.
Hold on, sir. Please. I apologize.
Nah, you can't apologize, man. Nah. There's no point. There's no point of the guy is full. I dropped him. He's full of prejudice. He's paid.
And it will go viral. And it went viral. So on your own part, those girls, those people coming to your comment section to hit you, that is where you start.
You're not coming to my platform to be a voice to ignorant. Somebody got paid. You pay somebody to advertise you. He tell you the trick of advertisement. It's your personal responsibility to say, I'm ready to take it and I'm not ready to take it. And I walk off. He's telling you, he says he's not going to give me my money. Under which law? Where is the text message that Nedu says he's not paying him his balance? It's not refunded. Where is it? You guys just want to destroy Nedu. Evil people. Evil. You are here justifying. I actually respect that man. He paid for the advert. He asks a professional, how do I go viral? Go to market and slap somebody in a shopping mall and video it. And he was even saying Nedu is evil. You are evil, and today expose you, DJ Smooth.
Let's not forget that Nedu deserve to look for this guy. It was the guy that looked for Nedu. So how can you bring in manipulation into this context? There's no way. Nedu do not look for him. You only can manipulate something if you have a selfish interest. If you have a goal. Nedu was on his own. This is a man. You look for Nedu because he wanted to go viral. And you're saying Nedu manipulation. Nedu only advised him, say, if you need to go viral, these are the kind of cashew words you will use to buy audience. How is that wrong? I don't understand.
I don't understand. These people are jealous and envy and evil. If you don't like Nedu for whatever reason, the guy is a professional broadcaster. It's like you coming to Nedu studio now, or coming to a studio, and they're putting light on your face to make you look good and make you lighter. And you're saying, no, I'm a black person. I'm a dark skin. Leave me alone like that. They are trying to make up your face for you. You said, no, don't make up my face for me. If this guy would have gone to Nedu with 5 million and he sat there and Nedu just listening to him, he will say Nedu cheat him. That Nedu did not make him viral.
All of them who claimed that they were manipulated, why is it that when those videos were released and they started receiving such bullying, they did not come out to say, oh, I never wanted to say this, that was not what I meant. None of them did that. They all kept quiet. So why now?
The danger of VDM, una go know the danger of very dark man.
Oh, Mr. Ben, this early morning we end the live. You know, they came to my DMO.
I told you.
Telling me that why will I be supporting you? They said a lot of nonsense.
Just keep blocking them.
EDM is fighting for the country. Why you are trying to bring him down because you don't have traffic on your platform? That's why you have been talking about VDM. I say Mr. Ben is seeing VDM for who he is. And me, I'm seeing the guy. So when I heard you talking about it, I was like, oh, thank God I'm not the only one that is seeing this guy. That was what attracted me to your own platform.
Just imagine, have you ever been to anybody's platform to tell them to hear Ben out? Have you ever done that?
No, not at all.
So for them to be going to people's page and even comment, inboxing them, you see the desperation.
Yes. I say, okay, so if people now, you want to be bullying people around, that is kind of a cultist group they want to form. They want to just be controlling it like a cultist group. If you don't want, if you talk about VDM, you are the blacklist on their list. I don't really know. I don't know what's happening. Nigerians.
I know what's happening. And I've said it yesterday.
Even Saida Bodge or whatever her name is that is coming to say, oh, she never meant it that way. If you watch her videos continuously, she keeps hitting on the same thing. Hitting on the same thing.
I said what I said. I said exactly. Then now you are saying that you didn't say that. And you want us to believe what you are saying. And because Nigerians, they don't think for themselves.
Jesus. How are we going to get out of this? Double Chief. Double Chief. Esther, is that you? Okay. How are we going to get out of this, guys? This is serious. We've done with this one. The second phase, I'm going to take a break and I'll come back. The second phase will be the alleged. I'm going to show it to you now.
Of emotions. Like, it's difficult for me.
He said he faced lowest point of depression, lowest. And he wanted to pie himself. Because this one is going to backfire. The truth will come out. I say supporting VDM is losing your mind. Because even you can support VDM from now to tomorrow. Once you have anything you say, he said that you don't like that you repeat, his supporter will come and insult you. They want you to agree, authoritarian. Authoritarian. And they say they are obedient. I saw one now, obedient, obey this, obey that.
They will say, don't talk about VDM. If you don't talk about VDM, you can't breathe or you can't eat or you can't do this one. But they forgot that this same guy, his platform is always talking about people. Always talking about people's personal activities. Like this girl bought a car which day. The girl didn't call VDM inside. VDM carried it. All because of what?
Okay, this is the next one that I will be playing today. I'll be dealing with this one today. Hold on, guys. I'll be dealing with this one after break. I'm going on a break, and then when I come back, we are going to deal with this particular topic that VDM brought today. And then I want you to engage yourself, and then you can be part of it if you want. As I said, if you're going to come up here.
I said, news. Can you stop going to my close friends to talk to them? You are telling them that you sent me invitation to my DM where you never sent anything. Now look at it. I was even the one that sent you a DM, which you have not responded. I said on Monday, I said, send me an invitation letter, not that disrespectful nonsense you just posted. Send an invitation, a well-written invitation. You can send it here. Now you go meet all my friends and say you don't send me invites. Whereas you have not sent anything. You know what? Let's do it like this. Yeah. Instead of going up and down to talk to my friends, post it on your page, the invitation. Let Nigerians see the well-written invitation.
You see? Logic Man, did you hear him again?
Yeah, I heard him.
He want to go to TVC. He want a well-written invitation. Post on the page. The other one they sent is not enough invitation. You see this guy? This guy is hearing his own voice.
Are you compelling them to post you an invitation? That's compelling, man.
He doesn't want to go. He no won't go. I will talk about this when I come back. Then the next topic again is about
all right. So I say I know we'll talk about this Nedu Wazobia matter again because of all the people who don't call me, especially some of them when I really respect. They call me even when in there for hospital during the time where that thing they happen, they admit them for hospital. So they call me, they beg me, say, I beg, leave this man.
They know admit Nedu for hospital. Nedu was in London chilling. He lied. Nedu was not in any hospital. They no admit Nedu for any hospital. He lied. Let's go.
So I say, okay, no wahala. But until this evening, where some people contacted me with a lot of evidence of how Nedu defraud them. Right, with a lot of evidence. And this particular type of fraud, now the one when I hate pass. You see, charity and NGO fraud, I hate and pass anything. I hate and pass anything.
This is the same man, his supporter will tell you, don't ask about the NGO money. This is the same man, when we question him, his supporter will say, don't ask, don't ask. We're going to get back after break. This and others. For VDM supporters, you're welcome to join. At that point, come with your head, because I have a soap to get rid of nonsense from that on my head. Let's go, guys. And for those of you guys on YouTube, thank you for joining. I will be back soon. I'm on a break now. Thank you, Logic.
Thank you so much.
I'll be back, yeah?
We'll catch up later, man.
All right, brother. All right. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Beautiful.